Welcome to Chatpur Shodhar Virtual School. Today I am with you. I am Hirendra Devnath, assistant teacher, English, working at Puranbazar Girls High School. Dear learners, all of you know that our classes are not held from 18 March 2020. So, for the convenience of your studies, our Ubujala Education Officer has launched such a virtual school named Chatpur Shodhar Virtual School. Today, I would love to discuss a lesson from your English second paper, and I hope you will enjoy the class with your full attention. Dear learners, before declaration our today's topic, I will show you some pictures as well as some sentences. I hope you will easily guess what I will going to discuss, what I am going to discuss today. Okay, the first sentence is he is a good boy, and the second sentence is he is not a bad boy. Another pair of sentence, and from this pair of sentence the first sentence is it is a tall tree. It is not a tall tree. So, dear learners, now I ask you, what is our today's topic? I hope all of you have guessed. Our today's topic is transformation of sentence part 1, affirmative to negative. Learning outcomes. After completing this lesson, the students, you will be able to differ conversion and transformation. Number B, tell the definition of transformation. Number C, transform sentences from affirmative to negative. Okay, first of all, difference between conversion and transformation. We will at first know the difference between conversion and transformation. If you follow this slide, I hope it will be easier to you. A sentence is here, he is a clever boy. Another sentence, not the same sentence, he is a clever boy. And in the left portion, I have written he is not a clever boy. And in the right portion, I have written he is not a fool boy. So, dear learners, what you have followed. In this case, both the meaning and formation are changed here, so it is conversion of sentence. And in this case, only formation is changed, meaning is not changed, so it is transformation of sentence. Dear learners, from these two sides, I want to say, if you see the meaning as well as the formation are changed, it is called conversion of sentence. And on the other hand, if you see only formation is changed, meaning is not changed, it is called transformation of sentence. I hope, dear learners, it is clear to you. If I ask you what is conversion of sentence, the answer from you will be, if the meaning as well as formation are changed, it is called conversion of sentence. Again, if you see, or you have to say the formation, only the formation will be changed, meaning will not be changed. It is called transformation of sentence. Let's know some rules of changing from affirmative to negative. Only a brave man can do the work. In the picture, you can see a brave man do a hard work. So I have written here an example. Only a brave man can do the hard work. If I follow the rule is if only qualifies man or God, we will use none but before the qualified word. Here only qualifies a brave man, that means man. So in answer you have to write none but before the qualified word. Here the qualified word is a brave man. So the answer will be none but a brave man can do the work. Let's go the second rule. Child likes only candy. Here only qualifies candy, and candy is a concrete word, concrete thing. So the rules is if only qualifies a concrete thing, we will use nothing but before the qualified word. Dear learners, you see here candy is concrete thing, only qualifies a concrete thing, and you have to use nothing but before the qualified word. So the answer will be child likes nothing but candy. Okay. Rules 3, and an example is Deepu was only 13 then. That means here only qualifies 13 age. If you find only qualifies age or number, you have to use not more than or not less than before the qualified word, before age or number. You have to use not more than or not less than. So here the answer will be Deepu was not more than 13 then, or Deepu was not less than 13 then. Deepu was not more than 13 then, or Deepu was not less than 13 then. Rule 4. An example is we should respect our teachers. We should respect our teachers. Some girls respect their madam. Not only some girls, but also all of you should respect your teachers. Dear learners, you see here should, modal auxiliary verb. Let us read the rule. If assertive sentence bears must, should, ought to, have to, had to as modal verbs, we will use cannot but or could not but according to tense before the action verb. According to tense. That means in some cases you have to use cannot but, and in some cases you have to use could not but. Okay, you have to use either cannot but or could not but according to tense, and then you have to use the base form of action verb. So dear learners, here the answer will be we cannot but respect our teachers. Cannot but respect our teachers. Rule 5. Let us read the example. We eat both eggs and vegetables. Let me read the rule. If we see both dot dot and in affirmative sentence we will use not only instead of both and but also instead of and. That means if you find both, you have to use not only instead of both and you have to use but also instead of and. So the answer will be, the negative will be, we eat not only eggs but also vegetables. Okay, rule 6. Every mother loves her child. You see here every and after that mother and then loves her child. Let me read the rule. If affirmative sentence starts with every plus noun or pronoun, you have to follow the following rule, following structure. You have to write at first there is no, then noun or pronoun, what is used in the sentence, noun or pronoun, then RP, relative pronoun but, plus portion after noun or pronoun. So, dear learners, the answer will be instead of every, you have to use there is no, then you have to write mother, then you have to write but, relative pronoun but, then you have to write portion after noun or pronoun. That means loves her child. So the answer is there is no mother but loves her child. Here but is a relative pronoun. Rule 7. As soon as the thief saw the police, he ran away. Dear learners, you see in affirmative sentence as soon as is used at first, then a clause of past indefinite tense, then another clause of past indefinite tense. If you see this type of sentence in affirmative sentence, what will you do in negative? Let's know the rule. In affirmative sentence, if affirmative sentence starts with as soon as, you have to follow the following structure. No sooner had plus subject of first clause plus past participle of action verb plus extension plus then conjunction then plus second clause. Dear learners, so the answer will be no sooner had the thief seen the police than he ran away. Check it. No sooner had the thief seen the police than he ran away. Next rule. Your pen writes nicer than mine. Dear learners, it is a comparative degree. Sometimes comparative degree you have to make negative this type of comparative degrees. So let me know the rule. If affirmative sentence follows the structure NP1 plus bar plus CD plus then plus NP2, here your pen is NP1, writes is verb, nicer is CD, then and mine is NP2. If you find this type of a structure in affirmative sentence, you have to follow the following structure. The structure is NP2 plus var plus not plus S plus PD plus S plus NP1. Dear learners, it is very easy. At first you have to write NP2. That is that is in the affirmative sentence at last. You have to write it. You have to write it at first in negative, then you have to put verb, then you have to put not, then you have to put as, then you have to put positive degree of comparative degree, then you have to put again as, then you have to put NP1 that is given in the affirmative sentence at first. So the answer will be, my pen does not write as nice as yours. Here in affirmative sentence NP2 is mine. You have to bear in mind that if you write it at first, you have to use noun instead of pronoun. Mine is pronoun, possessive pronoun. You have to use it my pen. You have to write it my pen. Then verb writes, if you add not with writes, you have to follow does not write. You have to write does not write. Then you have to use as, then positive degree nice, then again as, then NP1 is your pen. As we have used noun at first, so we use pronoun next, and your pen pronoun will be yours, possessive pronoun will be yours. Okay dear learners, go to next rule. He is the best boy in the class. This type of sentence is called superlative degree, and if you make it negative, let me read the rule. The rule is, if affirmative sentence follows the structure NP1 plus bar plus D plus SD plus NP2. Here he is NP1, is verb, then be or the, then superlative degree best, then NP2 boy in the class. So the answer will be, when you will write the answer, you have to follow the following structure. The structure is no other plus NP2 plus verb plus as or so plus positive degree plus as plus NP1. So dear learners, the answer will be of this sentence. At first you have to write no other, then NP2 boy in the class, then verb is, then as or so. In case of negative sentence, you can use both as or so. If it is positive sentence, you have to use as. So here you can use so or as. The answer will be, no other boy in the class is so good. Positive degree will be good, of the superlative degree best. Good, again as, and he. Another rule, the roads of Dhaka are wider than all other roads of Bangladesh. Dear learners, if you find if you find then all other in comparative degree, when you will make it negative, you have to follow the rule, no other plus NP2 plus bar plus as but so plus positive degree plus as plus NP1. And if you make it negative, you have to use no other first, then you have to use NP2. That means NP2 is here roads of Bangladesh. Then you have to use verb is or are. Then you have to use positive degree white. Then you have to use as. Then you have to use NP1, the roads of Dhaka. So the answer will be, no other road of Dhaka is as wide as the roads of Dhaka. Dear learners, you have to know that after no other you have to use singular NP. You have to use singular NP. অর্থাৎ that means the NP will be singular after no other. So here I have written road of Bangladesh. Though in question the phrase is roads of Bangladesh, but when I will make it negative after no other, I have to write road of Bangladesh. No other road of Bangladesh, and the verb will be singular as well, is then as wide as than the roads of Dhaka. Another rule, the example is all other players in the team are as good as Sakib. So let me read the rule. If affirmative sentence follows the structure all other plus NP1 plus bar plus S plus positive degree plus S plus NP2, you have to follow the following structure: NP2 plus bar plus not. Here you have to use not after verb, then comparative degree plus, then all other plus NP1. So the answer will be at first NP2, that means Shakib, then verb will be is, though R is given here, but you have to use is, then not, then comparative degree, better, then all other, and NP1 will be players. So the answer will be Sakib is not better than all other players in the team. Another rule, the man runs very fast. Dear learners, you see here verb is runs and very is an adverb, fast is an adjective. And let me read the rule. The rule is, if you find this type of sentence, affirmative sentence, you have to follow the following structures. You have to follow the following things: opposite word of the head word of the sentence and verb plus not. That means here the head word is first, you have to use the opposite word of this word, and before that you have to add not with verb runs. So the answer will be the man. If I add not with runs, the answer will be the man doesn't run. The man doesn't run, and the opposite word of fast will be slow. The man doesn't run slow and at all. The man doesn't run slow at all. Here a note is given. You will use at all instead of very. Instead of very. In negative sentence, you have to use at all instead of very. So the answer is the man does not run slow at all. Here I add not with runs, so it will be doesn't run, and instead of very you have to use at all, and instead of fast you have to use an opposite word slow. Another rule, the man is too weak to walk. This type of sentence is called affirmative sentence. When you will make it negative, what will you do? Let's know the rule. If the affirmative sentence follows the structure subject plus verb plus to plus adjective plus to plus verb, base form of verb, you have to follow the following structures: subject plus verb plus so plus adjective plus that plus pronoun of subject. Pronoun of subject plus cannot or could not according to tense plus base form of action verb. So in accordance with the structure, the answer will be the man is so weak that pronoun of subject that he cannot walk. The man is so weak that he cannot walk. Okay, dear learners, the earth is round, health is wealth, honesty is the best policy. And if you notice the sentences carefully, you will understand that this type of sentences are called universal truth. If you find a universal truth in affirmative sentence, when you will make it negative, you have to do negative interrogative. In case of universal truth, the sentence is changed into negative interrogative. That means you have to make it negative as well as you have to make it interrogative also. So the answer of this sentence is, isn't the earth round? It is called negative interrogative, and for this reason you have to put the verb before subject and you have to add not with the verb. So the answer will be, isn't the earth round? If we put is before subject and if we add with this verb, the answer will be, isn't health wealth? Honesty is the best policy. So the answer will be, isn't honesty the best policy? Okay, dear learners, I have discussed so many rules, and according to these rules, I will give you some homework. Please do this homework at home. Let me announce the sentences of today's homework. Change the sentences into negative. Number 1, truth is beauty. Number 2, love is divine. Number 3, kindness is a noble virtue. Number 4, the sun rises in the east. Number 5, the moon shines at night. Number 6, prevention is better than cure. Number 7, addiction to smoking is dangerous. Number 8, education is the backbone of a nation. Number 9, man is the servant of habit. Number 10, practice makes a man perfect. Okay, dear learners, thank you, and inviting you in the next content, part 2. Dear learners, finally, I would like to say again thank you for attending with me, and let's pray to God to save us quickly. Please stay home, stay safe, follow the instructions given by the government, and enjoy the classes on Chatpur Sodar Virtual School Facebook page.